Hey guys, how you going? All right, we got a little bit of excitement here, guys. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, I happened to buy a new deck the other day, and this is it. All right, so it's called Dream Interpretation. I think the light's okay. We'll see how we go. But it's called Dream Interpretation, right? So what I've done my regular routine, cleanse, ground, protect, and connect, right? And I've consecrated this deck, so I went through it, embedded the vibrations that I wish, to have it within this deck, all right, for the delivery of messages and stuff like that. So we're going to do an unveiling and we're going to do reading, guys, all right? I really connected to this energy. So after the consecration and blessing of this deck and the embedding of vibration, I was actually taken. I saw it was like some other world, mate, and it was in bloody cartoon. These characters were actually presenting themselves, and I saw others as well, and it was almost a connection. It was a connection with that vibrational energy. So I'm actually quite interested to see what goes on. But from the look of it, the imagery looks amazing. Okay, and on the back there, that's what got me. I saw these images and I'm like, wow, that's really going to be freaking awesome. So I've got my cough and we'll get straight into it, guys. A few people are a little bit excited about this deck, all right, but here we go. All right, so we haven't even opened it. All we've done is prepared and consecrated. I feel like I'm freaking out for some reason. My heart is just going all flutters. Could be a heart chakra activation. Someone might be going through this as well, heart chakra activation. Okay, so here we go, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Exciting times. Let's see what goes on. Ooh, okay. So it comes with a little, ooh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. All right, so it comes with a little booklet. All right, so that's the booklet there. And here are the cards. We're going to try and get into these cards. Oh, wow, that's interesting. On the bottom of the deck, we've got youth. All right, I'll just show you. Youth, right? And I actually feel this like tapping into like younger energy, creative, the expression side, being true to oneself, finding your place in the world. Someone might be feeling like they're finding their place in the world. Like, yeah, wow, this is like really strong energy, guys. So just bear with me 2 seconds and we'll get this show on the road as soon as we can get into it. All right, there we go. Right, grand opening. Grand opening. Oh my goodness, the plastic's sticking to me everywhere. All right, let's do this. Wow, the back of the deck is really cool too. That's like some serious cosmic energy. This geometrical pattern is interesting too. So that's what the back of the deck looks like. It's real cosmic energy, and that's where I got taken to seriously. Like when I connected to this, I was bloody up in the stars, mate. I was connecting with a whole different planet. All right, let's do this. I don't know whether to shuffle or cut the deck, but we're just going to prepare ourselves one more time. Mm. Okay. Okay, we're just going to cut the deck and see what comes out. Mountain. Okay, so the first thing that came through was challenges and obstacles overcome. So if you can see that imagery there, shaking a little bit, sorry guys. All right, so challenges and obstacles overcome. Wow, it's been a journey. It's been a massive growth through the hardships, the soil. I'm really picking up on like, I'm seeing like mushrooms and stuff, right? There's like, it looks like mushrooms coming through. There's something solid or something firm here that's been grown from the base levels, okay? And it seems to be shooting up now, taken off, like shooting up like a mushroom. Anyone who has, knowledge in mushroom growth, they shoot up pretty quick, mate. One day there's no mushrooms and then next minute, I remember back on the farm, I used to look out the window and down at the paddock there, and I used to be able to spot the mushrooms from my bedroom window because, they're beautiful white, but they'd appear overnight, it seems. All right, so take your time with this one, they're saying. Steps being put in place to achieve here, to overcome the obstacles, okay, and the limitations and barriers, they're saying. There's something to do with creativity and the crown chakra here, a channeling of energy. I'm really picking up on his hat there. All right, so his hat's really speaking to me here. And it's an adventure, it's a journey, it's putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Things might not be so clear yet. we may not know where it is we're going or what exactly we're trying to achieve here. That could be a deal, but it's about embarking and setting out on your journey, okay, and having faith within oneself. And someone here just said faith is restored as well. Get a little bit breathless, like I'm finding it hard to breathe. The song Take My Breath Away is coming through, which came through another video as well. So that could be a deal, all right. But they're definitely saying challenges will be overcome. And there's no two ways about it. We're moving forward, we're moving on, right? The crown chakra activation here for someone, they said. And blue lagoon is coming through, and I'm not sure why, because there isn't a blue lagoon, but that's what's going on, okay. And just the color blue in general with third eye vision here, and a fogginess, okay. There's a fogginess here. Someone might need to cleanse their third eye chakra, and do what you can to get back on top of your game, okay. So whatever it is that can help you mentally, and the word beneficially is coming through as well. Being true to oneself. A liaison is coming through. Wow, this is a little bit different. The information that's coming through is a little bit different. Oh, that's cool. All right. Someone here saying stop stalling, and stop, start. Unsure, take a grounded approach, and try to get back to reality if you can. Which is actually quite funny considering this is a dream deck. All right. Oh my goodness, I love this. This is like humor. This is great. I love it. Okay. I'm actually seeing a scene from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where they're, in that, that confectionery room or whatever, and there's those massive lollipops and it seems all fantastical and stuff. Overindulgence is coming through. So have a look at these things. And also diving right in. They're showing me Augustus. Is it Augustus that falls into the bloody river, mate? Mind your step here for someone. Try not to get carried away within the process, all right? But destined to achieve, all right? And good results, and time will tell of these good results. And coming back to you, there's something coming back to you here. Oh wow. Whether it's okay, it's a person definitely here for somebody. Person's coming back to you here, whether it be whatever, but I feel in general it's what we're putting out and things are coming back, which actually feels really positive and joyous. Okay, just know that any challenges of the mind, they need assessing and reassessing. Okay, something needs assessing and reassessing and clearing. Okay, clearing. And they're saying let intuition be your guide. Let your intuition be your guide here. And lucky. There's something lucky here. I'm picking up on like lucky crickets. Oh, okay, that's interesting. The words here that just came through was fortune teller. Fortune teller, but that's got multi-layers, multi-levels on it, guys. So however that speaks to you, that's really interesting. All right, wait, we're not done yet. There's something else. It's embarking. I'm just barking. Okay, so if you're having struggles, challenges with pets or whatever, it's a deal. I've even seen a tree shedding its bark, and it's a pain in the butt, mate. And it's like, that's a challenge, that's an obstacle to overcome, and it's not as if we could do much about it. It feels there's actually a chainsaw going on down the road, right? They're cutting down these big gum trees because it's interfering with the power line. So it's actually an overall theme, right? So the symbology of that too, guys, interferences, especially electronic technology. They're saying electronic technologies. All right, observance is key within the situation. They're saying observance is key. We're going to have a shuffle, guys. This is so cool. Oh, my goodness. Someone needs to share something with the world. Okay, someone needs to share something with the world. Oh, my goodness, guys. Someone's getting told off. All right, so on your way. Get on your way, mate. All right, so this is called obedience, okay, and it's the number 7. This imagery is just so cool. It's reminding me of almost like Howl's Moving Castle, if you've seen the movie. So good, right? I love that movie so much. Okay, on your way. Best be on your way, best be on your journey. There's no hard feelings here for someone, all right? And we seem to have some sort of maybe, it's coming through as a, let sleeping dogs lie. Let sleeping dogs lie. And there could have been some sort of aggression here I'm picking up, either on whatever end. It could have been frustrations as well. Picking up the pieces, they're saying. Picking up the pieces. This may have an overall theme of obedience or having to do, having no choice about it. Okay, this is really tapping into child energy, like flat out, guys, and like literally, that teenage adolescence energy here. So it might be it could be on either level. Just take that how it rolls. Chimney and chimney stack here. Blow on your stack, blow on your top, igniting a fire maybe, or trying to keep a fire under control. A smoke screen here, and it could come down to a refusal to acknowledge the truth. So just putting up with it and being told what to do, right? Oh my goodness, do not pass go and do not collect $200. This could have been a deal, right? But I'm seeing a breaking of chains here. There's a breaking of chains, all right? In the monopoly of life, all right? There's a breaking of chains, all right? Some things are better left unsaid for somebody here, but there's a pillar. There's a pillar of recognition, and there's a pillar to bring more balance back into your life. I'm seeing the two pillars, the white and the black here, even though there's no white and black pillar, but it's a deal, and there's a gateway, a doorway opening. It is ancient, guys. It is ancient, okay? And they're saying follow your heart with this one. Follow your heart with this one, but allowing your conscience to be your guide as well. This is a balancing out of these things, right? The coat is coming through, and the words are trench coat, all right? Like I actually heard the words trench coat. All right, keeping it on the down low. It's self-protection, okay, self-protection as well. Like I'm seeing this guy in a trenchy with the wind and the rain and everything, and he's like, protected. He's pulling the collar up type deal. He's protected within this by, philosophy, discipline, within the situation. It seems to be acting like some sort of protective mechanism here, which is fantastic. It's coming through as there's been hard times, challenging times. It's like, why does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? Like, it's a deal, all right? But it's coming out of those things now, knowing that you are protected. For someone here, it's a cleanse, ground, protect method, okay? We need to get that, symbolic like cloak, protective cloak around us, all right? So look into these things. Exposed or overexposed in some way as well. That could have been a challenge, a difficulty, an obstacle, an event. It could have been an event, or you may have been feeling this way, okay? With little or no protection, perhaps, with the changing tides or changing course of life. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, I'm just seeing a wave, right? When you go to the beach and you have a bit of a swim and you're in the beach, right? And, you're watching the waves or whatever. And, when you're getting deeper and deeper and deeper and the waves are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you get dunked by the waves. I've actually made a term for that, all right? So when someone gets knocked out and wiped out by a wave, okay, it's called slaptized. You just got slaptized, mate. Could have been a deal, all right? So it's a baptism, all right? It's a slaptized. You just got slaptized. So have faith that you will survive. Okay, I'm really getting this dunking of the waves here, and this could have been an emotional event. You may have not had any control about it, but when that happens, like at the beach or whatever, when you get dunked by a wave, or even if you're surfing or bodyboarding or whatever, you get wiped out, mate. The best thing I've ever done, is surrender to the process, especially when there's one set after the other, mate. Freaking out doesn't help anybody. And it's kind of like surrendering to the process, and the waves kind of puts us on a good footing there. And every time you come out a winner, they're saying. So surrendering to the process, coming out of it a winner. All right. It's a Release of control here. Release of control, which is actually quite funny considering this is the obedience card. All right, so see what works for you. But someone's getting on their way, right? And telling someone to get out or leave. Okay, it's a deal. And they have to listen to you. Like obviously everyone's got, different circumstances and stuff going on. But someone's actually getting a clap here from the other side. And I'm hearing the song, so clap, so clap, so clap, right? It's a deal, all right? So best be on your journey. Out you get, mate. Well done, you're getting a clap. So someone's put in the effort and recognise their true potential as well, they're saying. All right, next one up is children. Okay, this is intuitive, they're saying. This is an intuitive deal. The inner child is coming through. Literal children are coming through. Creativity is coming through. Blocks, challenges, obstacles with this. You may have difficulties with learning or learning concepts here. The ability maybe to be able to understand. A child could be struggling, childhood trauma. There seems to be some sort of blockages. I'm seeing someone who's building intuition here and taking a proactive approach here, putting the pieces of the puzzle together, right? But they're using logic too. It's almost coming through as a perfect state of balance. But I'm also seeing that someone's actually blocked their personal creativity, maybe through they're saying objectivity and logic. They're actually wanting me to say logictivity. So I don't know. All right, that's interesting. The blending of two, all right. Something's built to last here, but it's interesting because of the sandcastles. All right, so we've got a beachscape. Oh, which is quite funny. So it really does tie in considering these fell out together, okay? So we've got a beachscape here. All right. Washing away. Tides are turning in your favour. And you may have copped it on the chin, mate. You may have copped it on the chin. I'm seeing the waves hitting this face here. All right, we're actually going to read the card like this, eh? Getting back up now with a sense of peace and security, acknowledgement of self, will and ego. They're saying something could have got out of hand here. I feel like out of hand, but also too on a separate note, someone could have been busy like a bee. There's a lot of busyness around, and maybe some sort of lack of control within the situation as well. Someone might not have been, okay, I'm picking up two messages here. There's hands on the hips here and someone's not impressed. And we've got hands on the hips here saying, yes, I've achieved it. All right. So could be either one, mate. New beginnings, new dawn. And there's some sort of fresh tide. There's a new tide coming in, something we've never seen before here. I'm actually seeing, okay, they're saying sparkling river, okay, so that could be involved, but the vision that I just saw then, a projection it was, apparently, was a purple tide, okay. It was actually, the sea had changed from crystal clear, beautiful, bright blue to a beautiful, bright, it's crown chakra energy, purple colour, all right, and that's coming on in, mate. It's a flood of information, apparently, based around intuition and logic. Creativity is key. And that purple, guys, that purple is just, oh, it's amazing. Okay, it's really amazing. This is really going to speak to somebody. Purple might be your colour. You might be seeing colour like purple, in your third eye or your mind's eye or whatever. As you're sleeping maybe, or as you're just falling asleep. That's so cool. All right, be proud of what it is you've achieved. I feel like you can either bend boundaries or bend limits here for the greater good of all to create things that nobody thought that either you could create or you might not believe what it is you're creating, but you're defying the odds here. This child is holding up a horse, okay, a horse. So we're looking at horse symbology here. But it's made out of sand, guys. And he's actually holding it up. Now that defies logic. I'll tell you what else defies logic is this sandcastle over here that's connected to a bloody Rubik's Cube, mate. That defies logic as well. But it's within a perfect state of balance of belief, believing in oneself, believing that there's more to life. We've got someone contemplating here, coming to peace with the past here, guys. A reflection back to childhood for someone. Someone's taking it easy, right? It could be you or the other person. Someone's freaking out. Oh my goodness, guys. All right. So this is like really intense energy. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's no reason to freak out. There's this kid screaming down here and there's nothing to freak out about. He's calling out. He's calling out for help, okay? He's calling out for help to this other person. This other person's like, what's going on here, right? Okay, so it's a deal. So I don't know if you can see this imagery, guys, but it's just cracking me right up. There's so much in it, mate. So do what needs to be done, okay? Everyone's going through their own process, going through just doing what they want to do, with the time out, with the contemplation, with the taking it easy, with everything else, to see what it is that you can achieve within this, okay? Contemplation and contemplation of history is very important here. And faith and ability restored, they're saying, and faith and ability within oneself. Moving on forward now, no looking back here for somebody, taking a Buddhist approach here for somebody, and releasing mental constrictions of the mind, getting back to basics and getting back to reality here, knowing that things come and go also, but things can be developed, things can be achieved and built upon for the future, and defying all odds. That's what they're saying, defying all odds. Even belief patterns I'm seeing smashed, like in a good way, like this is just a explosion of amazing, okay? And yeah, someone's really coming into their own now. Bucket list, bucketing. I don't know what the hell, but there's a bucket down here and that seems to be a deal. Grass as well, growth, mowing the lawns here. Someone needs to get on top of that. Mowing the lawns, all right, so get into it. It's a deal, all right? And there's some sort of pouring out of emotional. They're saying physical stability as well and getting back on top of your game, okay? The sands of time and a place, destiny, a destined event. They're showing me an hourglass and the sand trickling through the hourglass here. So get onto that, guys. Okay, no fear of the future. Take it as it comes, being within the present moment. All right, no, it's saying time, like it's about time. It's either the time is now, time is up, all right, vacate, all right, or yeah, it's about timing, divine timing. And yeah, that sands through the hourglass. It's almost coming through like the days of our lives type deal. So there could be a little bit of a drama maybe, but yeah, it's about the days of our lives and how we're spending our time, guys. How we're spending our time. All right, we're going to draw some sort of conclusion on this. All right, so we're going to leave it there, just as an introduction to this deck. Come to peace, okay? Come to peace with terms and conditions. Acknowledging oneself within procedure. It's recognition of oneself and moving forward with confidence into the future. There's it's bright and fresh. There's new beginnings here, guys. And this is about what you're creating and what you're putting out within the world, and knowing that will be returned upon to you. You can change your path at any time, guys. You can change your path at any time. All right, have faith within yourself. There's a directional method and a directional approach here. There's a changing of paths, okay, for somebody, but there's also a taking your time and grabbing hold of those reins, mate. Taking that time out, having a look, an accurate assessment, a reassessment, a readjustment here. It's a deal. But know that these, saying tides, okay, so tides are changing now. Things are changing. Earth-based energy, and there's a cosmic energy which is filtering through, and I'm actually seeing from Earth filtering up as well. So that's really interesting, guys, because if you're into this stuff and you look into all these cosmic energies and stuff with astrology or channelers or whatever, they normally say, like, with photon belt energy or whatever, it's filtering down into Earth. I'm seeing Earth actually doing her thing, contributing to the society of the solar system, to the galaxy, to the universe. She is actually shooting a bright white beam from her center up. Okay, so this is a cosmic community, mate. This is a give and a take, a give and a receive here, a balancing out of these energies. Someone here is a direct channeler, okay, and it's a deal. The cosmic energy, it comes down and it goes out. It's like it's a cosmic flow, all right, and it's a someone just said sciatic nerve, so this could be a little bit of a pain in the butt, all right. Or you might be struggling with these things, but I'm telling you, it's a celestial circuit, mate, between you and the universe, home base, home planet, the stars, galaxies. It's a deal, all right, but Earth's doing her thing with this as well. So just this Christ consciousness grid activate with this throughout divine love. You're exactly where you need to be with this, and using divine love within the process is paramount. It's paramount and highly beneficial here for somebody, getting back to basics and dropping into the heart with this one. Positive visualizations here, and somebody can access this. Somebody can access this information, okay? So what was just presented to me with the earth-based energy and that cosmic link, or that cosmic link up, it's a deal, as above, so below, and you have this ability to achieve this and link into this energy and gain knowledge. They're saying gain knowledge within this. So write it down, but yeah, this is a channeling, right? And this is it almost feels like the prodigal son returning with that earth, okay, with the earth symbology in her. Okay, they're saying vibrating at maximum capacity, all right, and that beam, that energetic shot, okay, up, it's almost like the prodigal son returning to the family. Okay, so there's a reconnection here. There's a reconnection to the stars, guys. Like, this is a deal, right? So this is cosmic and earth-based energy and a reciprocation. Wow, it's beautiful. It's almost like a love story. It's I'm seeing this chord between the universe and earth here. It's almost making me tear up, guys. And she's reached out and you know, held on to that. And better days ahead, and the best is yet to come. All right, and there's a retensioning here between this earth energy and the cosmic stars, and it's a beautiful love story, and I'm getting like a push and a pull. There's some sort of understanding perhaps within this, and it's beautiful. So just enjoy the ride, and this retensioning makes sense now. In the other video, it didn't make sense. I think it came through Cancer's video, it didn't make sense, but now this is making sense. Okay, just know that things will make sense for you guys. And I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad that you could come on this journey with me, okay? So this is awesome that we can all share this together. It's beautiful. Like, I'm just really feeling the love here. So this is a new deck, okay? This is a new deck, guys. I will be using this deck. I wanted to get a deck that I could use for the general public, okay? Because I wanted to use something like Whispers of Love. So if you guys have been following me for a while, the Whispers of Love deck that we were doing readings for, it was like, you know, scrying with these cards where you just kind of look into it, and, you know, to open different channels and avenues and pathways and whatever, you know, to be able to achieve that, you know, the reading or whatever. It's a cosmic link in, basically, but with the Whispers of Love deck, you know, because I consecrated it and embedded it with a certain frequency, I can't use it in general readings, and it's to be used by itself and not with other cards, okay, at this point in time. That's what's going on. That's what Spirit's saying, all right? But I wanted to find a deck which I could use for the greater good of all, in all circumstances, regardless of whether it was on this channel or not, okay? So with that Whispers of Love deck, I don't use it for personal readings because it's not to be used for that. It's to be used for, you know, the greater out there. They're saying public transmission. All right, so for public transmissions, all right. But this, I'm going to be using more of, okay? I'm going to be using more of. And if you're into past life stuff, I did consecrate this deck, As Above, So Below. I think it's called Sacred, what is it called? The Sacred World Oracle. I embedded with past life memory. as well. So this is a deal, guys. I feel like this might need to be used for itself as well, but we'll see how we go, guys. We'll see how we go. If you're interested in this deck, please check out the reading. Just, you know, search it or scroll down or whatever. It's pretty recent. But yeah, this is what goes on, guys. So I wanted to be able to share this imagery and this, you know, with you and with the general public within personal readings as well. So I really wanted a deck that could, you know, do everything. And I feel that this might be the case here. This might be the case, maybe. We'll see how we go, guys. But yeah, I'm so glad I could share this with you. All right, so thank you so much. That's what this deck is about, okay? So if you like that style of reading and this imagery, if this resonates with you, keep an eye out on the channel for, you know, readings. And I'll be doing more readings with this deck. I really love it, okay? And I've still got other decks too, which I'm supposed to be getting into, but that's coming at a later date apparently. But yes, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, okay? I love you heaps. And for someone here, keep your wits about you as well, all right? So take it easy, guys. Communication is key within the situation, all right? But have a good one. All my love to you. Peace be on your journey. And oh my goodness, to the stars and beyond. To the stars and beyond. And it's almost coming through like it to infinity and beyond as well. So, and blessed be, right? Blessed be. Okay, peace be on your journey. Take it easy, guys. See you later. Wow. All right, catch you. See you.